I'm going to service this 2017 Fiat Tipo today, and I'll show you a few bits and bats you need. So you need a 0W30 oil for it. I've gone with a little injector cleaner because it's the first time servicing it, so don't know what it's going to be like with the previous owner. The oil filter, I always go with it, Wins engine flush, and a little EGR cleaner, see what it's like. I have done it previously, but it's a few months ago. The air filter I haven't got, as I don't stock it in, but I'm going to check it out first and see if it just needs a little clean. If it's fine, then let's give it a little clean out. If not, I'll order another one. So what you'll have to do is put your car on ramps, or best thing, safest thing is axle stands a little bit, but ramps are always good enough. Just have it high enough so you can just get under the car, because you don't want it too high when you drain the oil. What you'll need for this is a 10mm socket. I've put an extension bar because it doesn't quite reach, and a screwdriver. And you'll have, as you can see, you've got screwdriver points. They're also on the tray on this side, and same as the other. And in this corner down here, this one's actually not got a bolt in. But down here, on the other side, there's a 10mm down here. And at the back of the tray, just over there, there's 10s on each side. Just remove them and drop the belly pan off. Just a little update. The two bolts at the back are a 13mm for these two, for the belly pan. At the back, the two back ones there, just a 13. This step is an optional. If you want to pour your engine flush in now, make sure the car is off. Just pour it directly into the oil cap. And then what you'll do is you'll run the car for 20 minutes. Make sure the car's at operating temperature before you pour this in though. Right, so when you go to drain your car, I'm just going to show you the location where it is. There's your sump plugs there. It's a 30mm bolt. You want to bolt that off. Make sure you got a pan of some sort. This is just a dish. My dish one. The car takes about 4.9 litres of oil, so make sure you got some that's enough to take the size. And then right here you've got the oil filter location is there. It's a bit awkward. We'll see whether we can take that off with a socket. If not, I'll have to get my other oil filter removal tool. But if you want to know, that is a 32mm over there. Put my socket over that, so we'll see how that goes. So while your oil is draining, I've already took it apart to speed up the video so it's not too long. There's 3 screws here. Unscrew them. They are, I believe, yeah, 7mm. And then just pull. What I did is I just pulled the screws up a little bit like that, and then your box, because the little tabs here tuck underneath, just push it down and pull it back. Push it down and pull it towards you, and it'll pop off. And then just pull your filter out. Just check the state of it. This one's filthy, so I will be changing this, so I'll have to go and order one. If anyone's curious of the part number, it's there for you. So, and then just check your oil while your oil's draining out. See if it's all out. Looks at this, it's just dripping. It looks like it's all out. So I'll go ahead and I'll move the pan and then try and get our oil filter off. So just took off the oil filter. These come in handy, a lot better. I did get a socket and originally go for that, but the clearance, as you've seen in the video where I showed it, you couldn't quite get the socket on and get it off. Just remember to put on your new O-ring from your oil filter box. It's hard to do this with holding a camera in one hand, but that's all. Right, so once you've put in, like the last clip, you've put your oil filter on, double check that it's on before you go ahead and put oil in like I am. Double check your sump, make sure that this in correctly, and then just go ahead and pour your oil in. These cars take around 4.9 litres of oil, so I'm going to go ahead and put in about 4, just over 4, and then I'll just roll the car off the ramps quickly and then just finish the last bit to make sure it's correct. Right, so once you've topped that up, again run the car quickly, double check underneath, make sure there's no leaks. If there is, turn it off straight away. But once you've done that, put in your new filter inside there, put it back up when you're done. I'll be cleaning out my EGR, and I'll also be putting some fuel cleaner in, because it's just a city car. This really stops that traffic constantly and short journeys. Hopefully that helps everyone if you was a bit curious, and it wasn't too much with all of these little bits in, and I did the oil flush as well. It all came to £60 I believe, and I think that wasn't with this though. I think this itself is about 15 quid or so. Just one last thing, if you've got a service light on, if you just turn the ignition on, and as you do that, you just tap the accelerator pedal 3 times, and then you turn it off, and then you put your foot on the brake and turn the car on. It should clear that code for you. I don't have one, it came off, it did come on and then it turned itself off. So, but if you do, just give that a shot, hopefully it'll help you.